Down this road, there is a large amount of Haitian population in it.
This is just like, you've been in LA before? This is just like DTLA, man.
Yeah,
It's just similar to DTLA.
downtown LA, yeah.
A lot of homeless people.
Back in beautiful downtown Tijuana. What do you know? Hanging out, doing our thing. Gonna cross the street here and kind of walk you through the downtown corridor. Let you guys see what's happening down here today on a Wednesday. I'm getting my oil changed down the street. And one might wonder, why don't you get your oil changed near the beach? Because I got a mechanic down here that gives me a really good, you know, everybody thinks their mechanic's good, but this guy's really good. You know what I mean? So, fuck. All right, this is an area of Tijuana that I guess is some type of landmark. I think a lot of people, when they come down, they kind of gravitate towards this area because they can walk over and kind of do the sightseeing thing, go to local little bars and party and stuff. I don't really find it to be my cup of tea. I mean, it's kind of old and run down, and the food's kind of mediocre in this little area, this little corridor. I found, you know, this food always, I've tried a lot of places in this area. The quality is not really good, and the price is not really low. So, you know, food-wise, I'm not a huge fan of any of these spots in downtown. I mean, I've given enough spots to know that this area is kind of just mediocre. What's up, man? How you doing, man? What's good? Freaky. But yeah, you got like a lot of little walk-in pharmacies. You got the world famous Arch. And past that, it's kind of congested down here. Most of the area down here is like hustle and bustle. A lot of locals are getting on and off taxis. Kind of feels kind of stressful to be down here, to be completely honest with you. And there's always kind of a large amount of homeless people too, so you got to watch the erratic nature. Like this girl over here, she looks like she's a problem. So you got to kind of keep your head on a swivel when you're walking through this general area of Tijuana. And we've made videos down here before. We went farther down that street, but I mean, it doesn't get any more Tijuana than this, and this is what everybody wants to see. So we're walking through the downtown area right now. So I guess another thing we could talk about is the rental prices. A lot of places are, a lot of people are looking for cheap rent. Guys, don't text me, don't call me, just come here. All right, these are where you're going to find the cheap rent. Now, I particularly wouldn't live in this area, you know, for a variety of reasons. It's high crime, high drug area. It's congested, and it's just not somewhere I like to come. I don't really ever come here other than for two reasons. For one, a Korean restaurant that is buenos dias. A Korean restaurant that I go into, and my mechanic. But there are cool little stores here. Like this is a nice little like leather shop. It's not as good as the one at the mall that I showed you guys the other day, but nonetheless, you could come down here, and I mean, some of these bags are kind of cool. Like that bag up there, these are pretty cool. I don't know what the prices are on them, but usually you can find that leather products down here are pretty affordable. So yeah, I mean, you can find cool stuff down here. It's just, I feel like a lot of people come down, and when they do come down, they find that by crossing over and walking over here, they kind of limit themselves to thinking like all of Tijuana is like this, just this little downtown corridor, and that couldn't be farther from the case. So yeah, and then the kind of like if you go over that way, you'll have to you'll have to go into the the notorious red light district where we've been before. Video got a lot of views, but not worth risking my life to go through over there. So probably not gonna be making any more of those type videos. Last time I went over there, I had some lady try to grab my my GoPro out of my hand, and then I also had some dude trying to fight me. And you know, it's not worth all that. But they got some new kind of new stuff happening too. That condo over there, they just built pretty recently. But as you see, the traffic, you got a lot of one-way roads. Down through here, you're going to be going in more to the downtown corridor. To give you guys a geographical location of where I'm at. There's the arch right there. So you put all these two and two things together, you got a downtown area. You know, you can break your leg if you're not walking, if you're not watching where you're walking. You really got to keep your head like on a swivel down here. There's a lot of mentally deranged people, a lot of drug users down here. So, and it's crowded, right? You guys see it's all crowded right here. So, cheap rent, yeah. But obviously coming with the downsides. But my mechanic just recently moved his shop down here, and like I said, you can get, you know, you can get a good deal if you know the right people, right? On whatever it is you're looking for. Of course, some of the stuff will be overpriced, but you know, there's some leather shoes for 35 bucks that look like real leather. But you know, I just don't like areas that give me anxiety, and this area always gives me anxiety. It's not always that I feel threatened, even though there is riffraff down here. It's just so busy. I mean, you know, you got these cars just flying by. It's a one-way street. You know, it's a combination of things that I don't like about this particular area compared to kind of more the beach areas and other parts. So it's kind of like one of those areas that people come down and they kind of label Tijuana. Oh, this is Tijuana. It's just this downtown area. It's just a crap hole. Because if you come down here and this is the only thing you see, yeah, you're gonna think that this is Tijuana, and it's not. Tijuana is a massive, sprawling, urban and suburban sprawl with many different neighborhoods, many different little boroughs throughout it. But a lot of people, when they walk over, they end up here and they're just like, well, that's Tijuana. So that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys this, but I mean, it's just tons of traffic. I mean, you know, you really feel that hustle and bustle, and it's just not the best area, to be completely honest with you, for that reason alone. I mean, I don't like areas that are like this. I would never live in New York City. You know, I would never live down here. And of course, this is probably just a fraction of the urban population of New York City, but you get my point. It's just too damn crowded right here, you know? And plus the police down here kind of suck. Like I said, somebody was asking me about the police the other week. This is the area that you're going to find that the police are going to be more corrupt. I never have problems with the police down in Playas de Tijuana. Playas de Tijuana is, you know, completely different. Down here, you feel like you got to keep watching over your shoulder. And it's because it's so fucking congested. You know, you got these taxis pulling up that'll stop in the middle of the road when you're behind them, and you'll have to pull over, you know, you have to zigzag through traffic. Everybody's zigzagging because there's not really a turning lane down here. Not really turning lanes anywhere. But, you know, people gotta constantly, you know, kind of look over your shoulder. And I feel like here, like this guy right here, yeah. He's like thinking, yeah. It's just my name. It's just Chadwick Bailey. Chadwick Bailey? Yeah. All right, where you from? I live here. Oh, you live here now? Yeah, I lived on the beach side, Tijuana beaches. Oh, I live in Playa too. Oh, right on. Yeah. What do you think about you want to jump on here real quick? Yeah, I don't mind. So what do you think of this? And I just ran into this guy right here. What's your name?
Alex.
Nice Alex, I'm not going to waste too much of your time, but I don't particularly like this area too much because of the hustle and
yeah.
bustle. Yeah. So he lives in Playas de Tijuana too. What's your thoughts on this area? Can you just kind of sum it up in like maybe a minute?
This is just like, you've been in LA before? This is just like DTLA, man.
Yeah.
It's just similar to DTLA.
Downtown LA.
So,
yeah.
A lot of homeless people, a lot of suburbs, a lot of ghetto.
Yeah.
You see any kind of things over here, down here, that way you gotta, whoever lives here in TJ, they gotta go to the sites. You know? We're just kind of far from here.
What kind of people come down this area? I mean, I see all these people getting off the taxis. Are they coming down here for work? Are they coming down here for groceries?
There's a lot of offices. There's a lot of dental clinics, medical clinics.
Okay.
All the kind of stuff over here. So people, I mean, not most of the people have a car, you know?
Yeah.
They can't afford it.
Yeah.
So they use a taxi, or they do probably, but it's way cheaper to run a taxi for
like
20
$2.
pesos.
Yeah, it's like
or a dollar. Yeah, like a dollar. And instead of paying $20 for gas to come back and forth, you know?
Yeah.
For the entire week. So, yeah, I mean,
do you think a lot of I know a lot of Americans, when they walk over, they end up over here and they kind of just generally categorize it as like, oh, this is Tijuana. But it's much different once you get away from here, right?
Right. Like you yourself live in Playas, right?
Exactly.
So you know how it is down there.
Exactly.
The vibe, the environment, the people actually are way different than people from here.
Exactly.
I'll say people from here, they're not originally from TJ. They're coming from the other states of the country.
Okay.
It's like,
why do they flock to this general area?
Because we got the border.
The border?
Yeah, there's more money over here. There's more jobs opportunities. There's more ways
locally here in Tijuana. Locally here, yeah.
There's you can grow here in this city, you know?
Yeah.
Like over there is part of south of Mexico. I think it's gonna be way difficult to just grow or become someone. Or just go to school, man. Like it's just it's not there's no opportunities like here. Yeah, that's why people love it. That's why people stay here. Yeah. And I mean it is cheap. Like for us,
this is a cheap rent area, right? You can find something pretty cheap down here, right? Downtown wise.
But look at the houses, man. You're gonna be living in an ugly ass house.
Exactly. So you kind of pay for what you get.
I pay $450 for my rent in Playas, and I have the beach down there. I used to live in Torrance. So Redondo Beach is like.
So he's from Cali, guys. If you guys don't know, Torrance is basically just southeast or southwest of LA.
Bay, South Bay. So it's like a rent of $6,000, man. And I'm paying only $450 here. Yeah.
Do you commute to the U.S. for work, or do you?
I do sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Right now I'm working over here, but I do.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, I sell auto parts, so.
Oh, right on.
Kind of stuff,
right on, guys.
Yeah.
All right, man. Alex, appreciate your time, dude. See you around. Take care.
I'll sub to the.
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So I just ran into a local here, and he actually lives in my side of town, and I mean, he said it too. It's a completely different vibe here, and a lot of people, I guess, kind of gravitate to this area because they have this illusion of the border being this place where there's opportunity. A lot of people come here to cross the U.S. border, and then they just end up they end up not making it. So they end up basically just starting lives here in Tijuana, down near my mechanic area. I'll vlog a little bit down there, and maybe if I keep vlogging down there, you'll see there's a large amount of Haitian people that are living on this one strip of land, or this one like road or whatever. And they came here not to move to Tijuana. They came here to, hopefully get into the U.S. And because of kind of the policy changes and some of these things, it didn't happen. So they established themselves here in Tijuana, downtown Tijuana especially. So another thing that's kind of interesting is they were doing this thing down here in Tijuana where, if you were in Mexico during COVID, you could automatically qualify for temporary residency. And I know this because when I went to the municipal palace, which is their kind of like their, I think they call it like their municipal delegation. It's like this place where you can go to do like a city government establishment where you can like do various things that you need, like establish residency, file with the courts and these different things. Basically like I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's like a government municipality building where you can like a court / government building. Damn. So yeah, like I said, they'll come down here. A lot of Haitian people have came down here with the attempts to get over to the United States. And since they were over here during COVID, they qualified. It's not happening anymore. They've already done it. But basically, you could qualify if you entered during COVID into Mexico. You could automatically qualify for temporary residency here, and basically, you get your right to work and you get your right to live kind of as if you're a Mexican citizen. So that happened a lot. And I know because I saw a lot of Caribbean islanders, Haitians at the municipality building when I was going in there to try to get temporary residency down here without going to the U.S. consulate. But that is over. So if you entered Mexico during COVID and you go try to do that now, nothing's going to happen. They're just going to be like, well, you got to go to the U.S. consulate and you got to get, approved through their financial solvency, and you got to go through all these steps. So I guess my point behind that is that's why you see a lot of people from other countries in Tijuana, because they came and they just decided, I'm not going to try to get into the U.S. anymore. I'm just going to stay down here, and that's what they've done. And I'm going to take a right here to kind of show some of that. And this is the road my mechanic's on. Let's see if I can set you guys up with my mechanic. If you guys, all right, so right down this road, there is a large amount of Haitian population, and they're super friendly. They're just like normal people, but this is kind of where they flock to. They've kind of established these little, like they have their house, and underneath their house, they have like a little restaurant. I don't know if it's permitted or not. It's probably not, but you can go in there and get some Haitian food or whatnot. I've never actually tried them, just simply because, just never had the opportunity to. But basically, they've kind of congregated into certain pockets of the community. Like, I don't want to be like too intrusive of these people, because some of them maybe they're not documented and they don't want to, they don't want to be on camera, which I totally get. But, they got little chickens and stuff walking around, and, they kind of in these certain areas that are on this downtown corridor, on this side street. And they've just kind of established themselves in this particular area for whatever reason, for community, to kind of be around one another and build a sense of community within this little Tijuana corridor. So kind of some interesting things happening down here. We'll keep updating you on the situation of the Tijuana metro area, and hopefully we'll be out of Tijuana at some point. Honestly, not for leaving permanently, but I do want to showcase some other areas of Mexico and kind of more travel stuff. So we'll see how it goes. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Take care.